Okay guys, this is the Veto Pro Pack OTXL. This is the largest Veto bag that I own. I have this one basically kitted out as like my plumbing bag, okay? Again, I'm not a plumber, so I'm sure there are things in here that plumbers probably don't carry or that they should carry and that I don't. I have no doubt I'm either missing stuff or I got stuff that everybody else just looks at and says, I don't use that. But again, I'm just the building engineer. I'm the maintenance guy. I take care of I'm the first line of defense. If I can't handle it, I call in the plumbers and they get it done probably a whole lot quicker than I would. So that being said, let's dive into my Veto OTXL setup. Right, I don't really carry anything on the outsides. Teflon loop over here, Gomelon 30-foot stainless tape measure, a couple of Milwaukee, that's the Inksol and that's the paint marker. And because it's the plumbing bag and I don't like carrying nicer stuff, that's a older, junkier Stanley box knife. On the inside of the bag, I got a little tiny metal pry bar that comes in handy more times than I would think. You got the Husky Scraper. I think this is yeah, it's a 14-in-1 painter's tool, but it's a scraper. That's what it's there for. That's what it does. Got a little straight edge blade handler. Self-explanatory. Largest thing on this side is the Milwaukee. This is the LED lantern and floodlight. This is the one that you can have all three LEDs looking at you, or twist this ring and then all of a sudden you've got 360 degrees of light. This is really great to set in a cabinet underneath the sink and get light that's shining at the wall and at the plumbing but not in your face. So I like that guy a lot. That's part number 2362-20. Going along, got the Ridgid, what is this called? The one-stop wrench. I bought this thinking I would use it more than I do. Maybe a real plumber does. It's nice to have, but I seem to always reach for the Canipex pliers wrenches before I reach for that. Anyway, they're there. It's there if I need it. Little baby Ridgid 8-inch pipe wrench, super useful. A Wera Phillips striking driver and a Weha Phillips striking driver. I should have a flathead in here, but I seem to have lost it and didn't realize until just now, so that sucks. I got a little cheapo chisel, always good to have. An old pair, man, I honestly don't even remember what brand these are at this point, but an old pair of side cutters. Klein Linesmans, they're just, I mean, they're good for grabbing onto stuff. Nothing really special to say about them there. In this front pocket, two pairs of Canipex Cobras. This is the 180 mil and the 150 mil. I've yet to meet anybody who has something bad to say about Canipex Cobras. I love them. They're there if I need them. This is the Canipex 250 mil water pump plier, not water pump plier. I say that every single time. Pliers wrench, 250 mil pliers wrench. And the, what is this, 300 or 350? 300 mil pliers wrench as well. Down in front of it, I got a bigger roll of the Teflon tape. I've got a little cubby that I stuck in here with all, it's not coming out, so I can't show you, sorry. It's so tight in there that it's staying for life until I cut it out, but it's a little plastic cubby filled with all kinds of random screws and bolts and nuts. Latex gloves, Allen wrenches. One of the most common things that I deal with in our commercial buildings inside of the tenant spaces is the Flush-O-Matic toilet cartridges. So I keep a cheapo little Blackhawk 1/2-inch ratchet and extension and the cartridge tool for the Flush-O-Matics. You can do it with the handles of channel locks as well, but Our supplier handed me over one, and it has come in handy, and it makes it a lot smoother to do it that way. Down in the bottom, there's also some plumber's putty. Get in your home. And some thread sealant, liquid thread sealant. Those are down there. This lives over on this side. And that pretty much sums up this side. With all of that stuff in there, there is a literal ton of space left over. And it's just, I mean, this bag swallows tools. I never thought I would have an issue with filling this up, but surprisingly, it's going to outweigh me by the time I can fill this bag up all the way. Moving on to the other side. In the little hammer loop here, I keep a little mini 2-pound Tekton Sledge. Super compact and handy to have with you. My favorite little sink plunger. This guy, that'll get you out of a jam. A lot of times that can save me having to pull the P-trap, especially on those commercial sinks that don't have the plunger in, the stopper in the drain of the sink. So all I need to do is shove a rag and my finger over the overflow, and I can usually plunge out the smaller clogs. So that's really nice. Over here on the end, got another little 6-inch Crescent style wrench. We'll go across the back first and then work down to the inside. So a pair of Snips. These are the Milwaukee straight Snips. This is the Canipex little mini hacksaw. I love this guy. Great for a PVC pipe if you can't really get to it very well. A larger, this is the 10-inch Crescent style. And a couple of cheaper Husky ratcheting wrenches. There's 3/8, 7/16, and 9/16. And then a pair of Milwaukee, or Crescent brand channel locks. Those have seen some better days, but they're still trucking along. Got the Basin Wrench. This is not the telescoping version. Telescoping version just honestly doesn't fit in here very often. And it's so few and far between that I'm changing faucets that works well enough. Also got, this is my little Amazon find. This is a 12-inch max power Crescent wrench. And what I like about this guy is the jaw opens up extra wide. It comes all the way off and the jaw flips around to now have a grooved, if I can get it in there, now have a grooved jaw, as well as it's got a milled on flat face to be used as a hammer. Got the Ridgid E110 offset wrench, monkey wrench, 10-inch aluminum pipe wrench. I think that's a Westward brand. 14-inch aluminum Westward pipe wrench. And at the bottom, Big Daddy, these are the Canipex 400 mil pliers wrenches. These are monsters, and I love every single bit of them. They, with their constant straight parallel jaws, they'll grip onto anything, man, and give you so much leverage. I love these guys. I don't use them that often, but when I do, man, do they help. All right, so normally all of these pipe wrenches don't live in there permanently. I happen to have the bag at home this weekend in order to go to a different building on Monday. So I brought home the ones that I don't normally always carry, just to be on the safe side. Once again, if you have any questions or want to know about any of the tools a little bit more in depth, or where I got them, where you can get them yourselves, have any suggestions on what's crap or what could be better, what I don't really need to carry in your opinion. Again, I'm not a plumber. Somebody is bound to know better than I do of what's useful and what's not. But I appreciate you checking the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow along on Instagram as well at Some Guy With Tools. I'll put it up here in the top of the video. And stay tuned for the next one. I appreciate you checking it out.